name is Nan Elizabeth Park, and I was born in Mankato, Minnesota. When I was younger in school and I had epilepsy, in some places where I was going to school, my name was Dumbbell and Stupid, just because I would have an attack that would take away my ability to talk for a temporary part of time. My father was working on improving opportunities for him, and he got hired then in Shakopee, so that's just 60 miles north. And I went to grade school in Shakopee. We got to be more creative with our house. My father with creativity on the outside, and he was teaching us to be creative. He'd let me paint stuff, even if it was giving a different look to a swing set or whatever, or to the little pieces of wood across the bottom, or I could put a rabbit on each one, or a cat on another, or a dog on another. And then when we go and swing, we could choose what animal we were going to swing as. And my mother noticed that the University of Wisconsin had a number of classes that people could go to, even if they were kids, in creative things like art or whatever. So she sent me to the dramatics class. My mother played the piano, and she did it beautifully. She was very gifted. And I would just lay in bed as a child and listen to her play. And her playing taught me how to play the piano, how to play it with feeling. And she was so talented. She'd start at 5 in the morning, and I'd just wake up and lay there and listen to her. But she taught me how to play. I mean, I imitated her. I was saved by a man who got a scholarship to Harvard University, and he stood up for me one day. It was the first time someone ever stood up for me. And he had heard some people say, "Oh, Nan, we don't want to hear you talk, you're too stupid." And he stood up and he said, "Nan Park is not stupid, she's smart." And to have the smartest guy at West High School stand up for me, and his standing up for me stopped all the negative words. I was no longer called Dumbbell and Stupid. I was just Nan. Hi, Nan. That's all. That was just a miracle. We were just in the same class, the advanced Spanish class. Hablas español, sí, también. But I considered him a saint of my life because he made me think different, because there was a part of me that would call myself a dumbbell and wonder about this because of the things from epilepsy that would happen, and then I stopped. I was married.
Could you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a wonderful guy. I rang the wrong doorbell and met him. And he walked me home. He wanted to make sure I was safe, and he walked me home, but he didn't go back to his house, nor did he try to push me to do anything, to kiss him or hug him or anything. And we ended up like that for 2 months before we kissed and became friends. I got invited to go to the camp and be a counselor, and it was fun, and I put on plays at the camp. They didn't mind learning the parts, even though they were supposed to be in a camp.
So did you put on plays with your neighborhood friends?
Yes. And I had so much fun when I moved to Madison, Wisconsin. I must have done 9 plays over 9 summers, 1 play a summer. then starting projects, doing art with kids, doing plays, and music. And it was fun putting on a musical event for everybody in the town and have everybody come and listen to the kids play different things. They might be playing the Beatles, "All my loving I will give to you."
Nan, were you a hippie?
Well, probably.
Nan took my husband and his brother to protests at the University of Wisconsin in Madison.
You took them to a protest?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what we were protesting, but it must have been the time when there was all this action to get groups together. Well, it just occurred to me that the only way to live and feel comfortable is to not be negative, but to be positive and to try to do creative things. I mean, probably that's what pushed me, so that I would appreciate myself instead of going along with the idea that I was a dumbbell and stupid.